Hey guys, and now that Guillermo Del Toro's Pinocchio is on Netflix, I have the full review with full spoilers here for you. As I already said, it's literally one of the best animated movies I've ever seen. It's certainly in my top 10. And this movie had everything that the live action Disney's one didn't. It had a heart, it was full of passion, and it was crafted so well. Yeah, as I already said, this movie was incredible. And now I have a review with full spoilers for you. First, I'll repeat what I already said. The animation in this movie is fantastic. Like, the textures are great, the characters look great, and even the landscapes look amazing. Yeah, the slow motion animation is by far the best slow motion animation I've ever seen in any slow motion animation movie. And the voice performances are also fantastic, especially Ewan McGregor as the cricket and David Bradley as Geppetto. They both did an excellent job. Just like the Disney live action version, in this version Geppetto had a son before Pinocchio, the son who died. However, unlike in the Disney version where it was just mentioned in passing, here it was done amazingly well. And we actually get a full sequence of Geppetto's life with his son Carlo. And Carlo basically starts as some sort of a first main character of this sequence. And honestly, this was a really great idea. It made Carlo's early death so much more emotional and impactful. The story in this movie is just excellent, as are the themes in the story. Like, instead of taking place in fantasy Italy, it takes place during World War II in fascist Italy. And it isn't just used as a background for the setting. Like, being set in a fascistic Italy is very much incorporated into the story. For example, being good Italian is constantly pointed out. Also, at one point, Pinocchio gets drafted into a fascist camp where they are trying to train him into a super soldier because they believe that as an immortal, he will be unbeatable and they will be able to defeat the enemy. Also, one of the major themes that the movie is discussing is what exactly it means to be a human, and it's discussed amazingly well. Pinocchio, despite being made out of wood, is by far the most human-like character in the entire story. Like, as I said, the story takes place in fascist Italy, and almost every character is shown to be blindly obedient to the fascist Italian system. But Pinocchio is actually questioning it. So yeah, despite being made out of wood, as I said, he's by far the most compassionate and human-like character in the entire movie. The movie also removed almost all of the supernatural elements from the fairy tale, with the exception of the living wooden puppet and the blue fairy. For example, instead of Pleasure Island, or as it was called in the original novel, Land of Toys, and Donkey Turning, as I already talked about, Pinocchio gets taken to a fascist camp where he's being trained. And I thought it was a really great idea. And also, later when the camp gets bombed, the boys are given gas masks with long faces, and it was a very nice reference to the donkey turning of the original fairy tale. The movie is decidedly not a kids movie. It's very much an adult movie, and it's not even like family adult. It's very much pure full-on adult movie. It's very dark, gritty, brutal at times, and it deals with various sad themes like loss and heartbreak, and it has many heartbreaking moments, like for example the aforementioned Carlo's death in the very beginning of the movie. The design of Monstro, or more specifically the terrible dogfish as he's called actually, here is excellent. Like, he's not really a whale here, he's some sort of a leviathan, something like that. And he's really scary and intimidating. And he sort of reminds me of the sea god from Berserk manga. But as I said, his design is simply excellent. The ending is pretty sad actually. Like, Geppetto dies at the end actually. And Pinocchio, like in the live action Disney, doesn't turn into a real boy. I mean, he turns to a real boy spiritually, but he doesn't turn physically. But unlike in the live-action Disney version where it kind of made no sense, here it makes perfect sense and is very consistent with the movie's themes. And here it was done amazingly well. Like, the movie actually addresses things that it should address, like, will Pinocchio be accepted by the society and all? Yeah. Okay guys, so here you have my full of spoilers review of Guillermo Del Toro's Pinocchio movie. As I said, this movie is magnificent and technically it should get a you should be watching treatment, but considering how new it is, I decided to just give a regular review. But I totally think you absolutely should watch it. And it's on Netflix, so if you have Netflix, it shouldn't be a hard job for you. And thank you for watching the video. Please press the like button, please subscribe to this channel, and I will talk to you soon in another video. Talk to you later, bye!